Okay. Let me see. Okay. Well, if you remember in our last, today is Wednesday, last Monday, we reviewed past tenses and we talk about first time, the first time that some people did something that they remember well. Ah, no, sorry. Before that, did you check your calendar in your cursos? ¿Han visto el cursos, el calendario, no? Subí una información ahí. ¿La vieron?
Sí, profe.
Yes.
Ya. Voy a chequear eso antes de la clase misma. Se me había olvidado esa parte. Lo vamos a hacer al tiro. Lo voy a hacer en español para que no queden dudas. Yo no les había explicado de esto antes, ¿o sí?
Me parece que no.
Creo que dije algo muy general, me da la impresión. Bueno, veámoslo ahora más en detalle. El oral layout va a tener como fecha de entrega el 6 de noviembre. Eso es el viernes de la próxima semana. Ok, déjenme ver cómo... Ya. Vamos a... Un momento. Déjenme subir algo. Lo voy a explicar en español. Como dije, hay un momento. Después lo voy a subir porque creo que está muy lento mi internet. Lo voy a subir a las de... Vamos a compartir las instrucciones de esto. ¿Ok? Lo que ustedes tienen que hacer es una, valga la redundancia, una mini monólogo de entre 60 y 90 minutos que corresponde a una mini presentación sobre la presentación que van a tener que hacer en algunas semanas más, ¿ya? Por eso se llama oral layout. Es un monólogo que tiene de duración entre 60 y 90 minutos, donde ustedes van a tener que presentarse, decir su nombre, la facultad y la carrera que estudian, explicar sobre qué va a ser la presentación que van a hacer en algunas semanas más, explicar por qué les interesa ese tema, describir los principales elementos que van a incluir en esta presentación y explicar la importancia o la relevancia de este tema en su área de estudio. ¿Ya? Yo voy a dar un ejemplo, voy a hacer una simulación con un tema distinto, pero la idea es la misma, ¿ok? Hello everyone, my name is Rosita Perez. I study agriculture at the Faculty of Agriculture, University of Chile. I am in my second year. My presentation will be about enology or winemaking, and I chose this topic because I am interested in this area where I think that this area in Chile is very well developed and I have many possibilities to work in that area. The principal elements that I would include in my presentation will be the cultivation of grapes in the Maipo Valley, the process included in this winemaking process, and the main varieties of wines from Maipo Valley. The importance of this topic in my field is because it's an important area in exports in this country. And I think that this is a very interesting topic for future agriculturists. Más o menos eso. Disculpen todos los errores que pueden haber específicos del tema, ¿no? Pero esa es la idea, no sé si se entiende. ¿Se entiende?
Sí, profe.
Sí, Miss.
Yes.
¿Ya? ¿Alguna pregunta sobre esto?
Profe, ¿usted podría explicar como temática de la presentación final que tenemos que hacer? Porque ya que esto es una introducción para saber lo que se va a abordar dentro de la presentación final.
La presentación tiene otra rúbrica que esto, pero el tema es el mismo tema que van a usar aquí. El tema ya lo van a tener que, va a ser más largo, va a ser 3 minutos, pero tienen que desarrollar el tema, ustedes van a elegir el tema, pero la única condición es que el tema tiene que estar relacionado con su área de estudio, ¿ya? Pero las instrucciones para la presentación van a venir después, pero
Ok.
el tema es el mismo, ¿ya? Pero el otro es una presentación como todas las presentaciones en PowerPoint, donde ustedes tienen que desarrollar un tema por 3 minutos, ¿ya?
Okay.
Ahora, este overall layout va a ser grabado y el link lo van a subir a tareas. La presentación puede ser subida, no sé, pues a YouTube, la comparten en Google Drive o otra plataforma que ustedes manejen. Pero el link de esa grabación lo suben a tareas, que lo voy a subir después de esta clase, voy a subir la fecha, pero la fecha es el 6 de noviembre. Algunas instrucciones para la grabación. La grabación no puede tener edición. Tiene que ser de un solo tiro, ¿ya? Lo otro, yo tengo que ver la cara de ustedes muy bien. No quiero anteojos raros, ni sombreros, ni cosas por el estilo. Tercero, por favor, no lo lean, porque es muy evidente cuando están leyendo. Ustedes no se imaginan cuán evidente es. Cuarto, no se les ocurra escribirlo en español y traducirlo al inglés, porque eso va a ser un disparo en los pies. O sea, si ustedes lo hacen directamente al inglés, se van a demorar, van a tener 10 errores, pero si lo hacen con traducción de por medio, los errores van a triplicarse, porque es mucho más probable cometer muchos errores cuando uno traduce, ¿ya? Así que todos alguna vez cometimos ese error. Por favor, se los digo, no lo hagan porque va a ser dispararse en los pies, ¿ya? ¿Qué más? No sé, creo que está dicho todo lo más importante. ¿Alguna pregunta?
Profe, yo,
Uh-huh.
¿se hace un PPT para esta mini presentación?
No, esta no. Esta, para la otra para la presentación como tal, sí, ahí tienen que hacer un PPT. En esta no.
Ah, ok.
Esta es
Muchas
solo
gracias.
ustedes frente a la cámara. ¿Ya? ¿Ok? ¿Alguna otra pregunta?
Esto es como nota de cátedra, ¿cierto?
Yo no sé cuál, tiene una ponderación. Yo no manejo esos conceptos de nota de cátedra porque nosotros no tenemos eso en el programa de inglés. Pero la ponderación está puesta la primera clase yo subí una cosa que se llama syllabus, que eso es el programa. Y en ese mismo archivo está el assessment, que es la evaluación, y ahí está la ponderación. Creo que es 20%.
Ya, eso quería saber si era como nota acumulativa con otra
Por
evaluación o
supuesto
si
que
iba
sí.
como directo a la
Todas las
ponderación.
notas son acumulativas, lo que pasa es que la ponderación cambia.
Ok,
¿Ya?
gracias.
¿Alguna otra consulta? No? Okay. So let's start. Okay. As I was saying, last class we practiced actions in the past, and we talked about. We listened to people that did something for the first time in the past, and they remembered. Now we are going to start with some oral exercises, right? I will share my screen. How many are you today? 4, 8, 12, 15 people. Good. Okay. Okay. Here we have a question. Let me see your names. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Let's see, Salvador. When was the first time you traveled far from home? Can you tell me about it?
In
Sorry, I cannot
2000
hear you.
in 2014.
Sorry, 2014?
2014.
Okay. Can you tell me about that time? Where did you go? How was it?
I went to Cuba.
To Cuba. Okay. Did you go for holidays?
Yes, for week 18 October.
October 18.
October 18.
October 18, 2014. And who did you go with? Tell me about that trip.
I travel in airplane.
Yeah.
And I stay 7 days.
You stay there for 7 days. So you traveled by plane. Was it the first time you traveled by plane?
Can you repeat?
Was it the first time you traveled by plane?
Yes.
Yes. How long did the trip take?
I don't remember.
Sorry, can you speak more loudly? I cannot hear you well.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? But
No.
how long did it take? How many hours did it take you to get to Cuba?
10 or 12 hours.
It was a long, long way.
Yes.
Yeah. And how did you feel?
And exciting.
You felt very excited. Okay. Did you like Cuba?
Yes. But
Why?
it's so how do you say humedad in English?
Wet.
Wet. It's so wet.
It was so wet, hot and wet.
Yes.
A very special combination. Okay, and you stay there for 7 days. Okay, good. Let's see, Alejandro. Thank you, Salvador. Let's see, Alejandro, when was the first time you traveled far from home?
The first time and 5 years ago, I fly to Arica,
Uh-huh.
and because the idea is travel through Peru.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
yeah, and so we cannot ¿cómo se dice gastar?
I'm sorry?
Gastar en inglés, ¿cómo es? Gastar, se me
How
olvidó.
do you say gastar? Spend.
Spend much money, so we travel by a car, and and we spent in 2 days, and that was the first travel in my life.
But sorry, let me see. How did you get from Santiago to Arica?
Excuse me, can you?
How did you get from Santiago to Arica? How did you travel from Santiago to Arica?
Into airplane.
By airplane.
By airplane,
Okay.
sí.
So you flew to Arica, obviously by plane.
Yeah.
Okay. And then from Arica to Peru. Whereabouts in Peru? Cusco, Arequipa, I don't know. Lima. I don't know.
I went to Tacna.
Okay, from Arica to Tacna. How did you travel from Arica to Tacna?
By car.
Okay, yeah. And then from Tacna to?
No, I got hospitage in a hotel.
In Tacna.
And yeah, but I stayed just one night, and
Yeah.
the next day I get back to Arica, but I got family here.
There.
Sorry,
America.
there. I got family
Okay.
there, and so I can back any other day to
Okay.
Tacna. Tacna.
Yeah, you could go back to Tacna any other
Yeah,
day.
but I didn't.
You didn't. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see, talking about your flight from Santiago to Arica, was it the first time you traveled by plane?
yeah, and one and only.
Okay. Sorry?
And one and the only opportunity.
Okay. And how did you like it? Did you like it? How did you
And
feel?
yeah, and I feel very scared, and because I never flew again. As I never, yeah, I never fly in an airplane, but and I feel scary, but and the no for a long time, because the view from the airplane was very beautiful and calmed down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it was great, and in the final was a great experience.
Okay. So you felt scared at the beginning.
Yeah.
At the beginning. At the beginning of the flight, you felt scared. But in the end, not in the end, at the end, well, both. At the end, you felt okay.
Yeah, much better, much better.
Yeah. Okay, right. Good. Let's see. Oop. Wait. Come on. I forget to do this. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Ignacio Acuña,
Yeah.
can you see my screen?
Yes.
When was the first time you traveled abroad? If you have traveled abroad.
What mean abroad?
August what year?
What? No, I don't know what is mean abroad.
What's the meaning of abroad? Abroad means in another country.
I am not I am not traveling
Okay.
to another country.
Okay. So you have never been abroad. Yeah? You've never been abroad. Okay. Who has been abroad despite the people that spoke first? Has anybody else traveled abroad? Anybody? No? Okay.
Yes, Miss.
Who is talking?
Álvaro.
Alvaro. Okay. What can you tell me about the first time you traveled abroad?
I traveled to Brazil
Uh-huh.
in 2018
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
with my classroom companion.
Sorry, Mai? Who did you travel with?
With my class.
Classmates.
Yes.
With your classmates, okay? And where did you go in Brazil? What city?
Camboriú.
Okay. You went to Cameroon. How did you travel there?
In a bus.
Sorry, by bus.
Yes,
By bus. Ah, it was
2
a
days
long way.
in a bus.
Okay, you traveled by bus for 2 days.
Yes.
Okay, what cities did you go through before getting to Brazil?
Um,
Mendoza?
yeah, Mendoza, yes. Other country, Paraguay, Itaipú,
Okay,
and I don't know which say cataratas, pero las cataratas de Iguazú,
okay.
in the
The
frontier with
waterfalls.
Argentina.
Okay, Iguazu waterfalls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and how did you feel the first time you travel abroad? I mean, when you crossed the border, how did you feel about it?
Was very funny
Yeah.
with my friends. Um, 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 a ver, no sé cómo decir, aunque
Go
the
on.
travel was very successfully, no sé.
Exhausting, yeah. Yeah, it is. The trip was very exhausting, yes. I
Yes,
imagine. Yeah.
but the experience lo compensa. No sé cómo decir.
Imagine that I don't understand Spanish. How can you explain that?
Mm, I don't say this, but the experience of stay in other country
Mhm.
is very exciting.
Very exciting. You see, you can? Okay, right. The experience was very exciting. Okay. Okay, good. Anybody else that has been abroad? Anybody else? No? Okay. Let's see who has traveled by plane. Anybody? Anybody? Okay. Let's see. When was the first time you met a foreigner? Let's see, Ivan Cruz. When was the first time you met a foreigner? Do you know what Ivan?
No.
A foreigner is a person from another country.
Ah.
Yes. Do you remember the first time you met or you talked to a foreigner?
Can't remember. I can't remember.
You can't remember. Can anybody remember the first time that you met a foreigner? Can anybody remember that? Come on. Anybody? Anybody? You don't know any foreigner? I can't believe that. Okay, nobody remembers. Okay, when was the first time you kissed somebody? Do you remember that? With a romantic sense, of course. Does anybody remember that? Javier, do you remember the first time you kissed somebody?
When I had 7 years old.
Okay, when you were 7 years old, what do you remember about that?
I kiss my best friend.
Okay. Was she your classmate, your neighbor?
Yes. Como digo, ya estaba.
I was.
In the break the class,
Yeah.
my friend is there my classmate.
Okay, so your classmate and your best friend.
Yes.
And I suppose she was also 7 years old.
Yes.
Yeah. And how did you feel? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
You were too little. Okay, right, good. Let's see. Let's see somebody else. Juan Octavio. Juan Octavio,
Yes.
when was the first time you saw a film at the cinema? Do you remember?
The first time I saw a film at the cinema was I was 7 years old.
Okay. Do you remember the film?
No,
What film? Do you remember what film it was?
no. I
No.
remember I fui. What is it? I went with my family, with my mom, with my sister, and my dad.
Okay, all the family.
Sí, yes.
Okay. And did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Was it in Santiago, in a province?
In Santiago.
In Santiago.
In
Okay.
a mall.
Sorry?
In the mall.
Okay. In a mall.
Yes.
Okay. And did you eat popcorn or Coke? I mean,
I think I thought yes.
yes, you had some popcorn. Okay. So the first time you went to the cinema then, you went with your family. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Let's see. Krishna. Krishna Reyes.
Yes.
Okay. When was the first time you had a job? Have you ever had a job? Krishna? Krishna, can you hear me?
No. Can you repeat, please?
Have you ever had a job?
I don't know. You had a job?
To have a job is to do some work and to receive some money for that.
Como día de furia en el trabajo.
No, no, no. I'm talking about... A ver, vamos a ponernos de acuerdo en una cosa. En la clase de inglés ustedes no pueden suponer que tienen un traductor de mano, ya que yo pongo en castellano y alguien me lo traduce. Olvídenlo. Ustedes tienen que suponer que nadie más. Yo no hablo español y no entiendo lo que me están diciendo. Tienen que recurrir a alguna herramienta de ustedes para poder hacerse entender. No importa que no esté correcto, pero tienen que buscar un sinónimo, buscar un ejemplo, algo, pero no es cosa de que yo les traduzca, porque esa no es la idea. ¿Ok? Si yo no hablara español, no tendría ni siquiera que pensar eso. Entonces, no hagan eso porque no lo voy a traducir. ¿Me explico? La idea es que traten de buscar sus propias herramientas. Todos las tenemos. ¿Ya? Como no estamos face to face, digamos, No pueden ser gestos, pero sí pueden ser sinónimos, aunque no sean exactos, pero se parecen. Una cosa. Y la otra cosa, yo no puedo esperar decir en un idioma que estoy aprendiendo exactamente la misma idea con la misma connotación de lo que yo diría en mi propio idioma, porque eso es una locura. O sea, obviamente no puedo expresarlo, tengo las mismas herramientas en los dos idiomas, ¿ok? Por lo tanto, tengo que adaptarlo. Ok, so to have a job means an activity you do for money. That is a job, okay? So, have you ever had a job? I don't know who was talking. It was a girl. Who was talking? I can't remember the name.
Yo prefiero.
Who is yo? Me. Who is yo?
Sorry.
Who are you?
Krishna.
Krishna. Okay. So, have you ever had a job?
I don't know the question now.
Have you ever, sometime in your life, have you ever worked for money?
Mm. Yes, yes.
Okay. Can you remember the first time you had a job that you worked for money?
When was 16?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Como voluntaria, ¿cómo se puede decir voluntaria? Volunteer.
I don't know. What can you tell me about that job? Where was that job? In a company, in a school, in the university, where?
In the foundation. No sé cómo se dice fundación, pero era una fundación.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know.
And what did you do in that job? What did you do in that job?
I don't know, miss. Sorry.
Okay. Marixa, when was the first time you had a job?
I worked as a pastry chef in a restaurant.
Sorry, you worked in a restaurant?
Yes.
What did you do in the restaurant?
Sorry,
What
I
did
don't
you
understand.
do
I work to pastry.
in pastries? Did you have to make pastries?
Yes.
Yes. What can you tell me about that job? Was it good? Did you like it? I mean,
Yes, I like this job
why?
because I love the pastry. I was a cooker.
Mm-hmm.
And I love make the I don't say the postres and pasteles, cakes.
Yeah, okay, cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how many hours did you work per day?
I was, yeah, 8 hours.
8 hours per day, from Monday to Friday?
No, from Monday and Sunday.
from Monday to Sunday,
Uh-huh.
7 days a week.
Yes.
Okay, so it was very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But this job was 10 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, but it was, didn't you have any free weekend?
One day, I have a 1 day to the week
Uh-huh.
free to me.
Yeah. Okay. Right. But it was hard work anyway. How
Mhm.
long did you work in that restaurant?
1 year.
1 year. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Good, Marixa. Good. Okay. Let's see somebody else. Nicolas Vidal. Have you ever, when was the first time you had a job?
No, 2 years ago,
Okay. What did you do?
I was junior.
Yeah, you were a janitor. In English, you say janitor. Yeah,
Okay.
because junior means younger. I mean, for example, you can say a junior. I mean, I don't know. You are Nicolas Vidal. So Nicolas, your father has the same name. Let's imagine. So you are Nicolas Vidal Jr.
Okay.
Yeah. So the position in a company is a janitor. Okay. And what did you do in this job as a janitor?
To move boxes,
Okay.
to no, transport carpets.
Okay. Carpets on the floor or documents?
Documents.
Okay. So you had to transport folders with documents. Yeah. Folders with documents, because carpets is something you put on the floor. Okay. You say wall to wall carpets, for example.
Okay.
Okay. So folders with documents. Okay. I mean, did you like that job?
Yes.
Yeah. How long did you work in that job?
6 hours per day.
Per day. But okay. But how many months or how many years did you work?
2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. It was a short experience.
Yes.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's see. Pablo Villablanca. Pablo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When was the first time you had classes at the university?
I was my first class the years en 2011.
How do you say that? You had to read the years separately. You have to divide them in two. So like this. How do you read that? The year?
2000.
No, it's much easier than in Spanish. Separate them, divide them. Like this. The first number is?
12.
No.
Nah.
This is 12.
20.
Okay, 20. 20 and then?
11.
11. So your first time was 2011. The year 2011 is easier than in Spanish because you separate. Okay, 2011. Oh, okay, it was a long time ago. Yeah, and Hmm?
Yes. What is the question?
The question is, when was the first time you had classes at the university? What do you remember about that day, the first day at the university?
Yes. I have class to calculus. Remember to um, ¿cómo se dice conocer? To know new people,
Yeah,
to meet people,
okay.
and I remember the travel is very long. When I stay in the school, the the travel is very short, and when I start the university, the travel is very long. No sé.
Okay. And how did you feel the first day at the university?
Very good.
Yes?
Yes.
Was it very different from school?
Yes, it's very different.
What were the main differences that you noticed?
The difficulty of um, the class.
Sorry, the difficulty of the class?
Sí, yes.
Can you explain that, please? What was difficult?
Very um,
The classes were very difficult? I didn't understand what was difficult.
there were many many things that I didn't understand.
Yeah, okay. About the class?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so there are two important differences. The first one was the distance between your home and the university.
Yes.
The second one was the difficulty of some classes. Any other difference?
Go without uniform.
Okay, okay. You didn't have to wear a uniform. Yeah. Okay, Pablo, right?
Yes.
Very good. Let's see, Vicente Lopez. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi, Vicente. When was the first time you had classes at the university? What do you remember?
I had botanic classes in 2018.
2018. Was it your
18.
the first class you had?
Botanic classes.
Yeah, but
Botanic.
was it the first class you had at the university? Do you understand the question?
No.
Was botany the first class you had?
Morphology. Morphology and anatomy.
Yeah, they were the first classes.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you remember about that first class you had at the university?
I don't know. Would you repeat that, please?
How did you feel the first time you had classes at the university?
I am very interested.
Interested?
Sí.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was very interested.
I
Yeah.
was
Very interested. Did you find it very difficult?
Yes. Yes. Very difficult.
Okay.
And a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
no.
And what are the differences did you find between the university and school?
I don't know.
Did you find any difference?
The difference. No, I don't know. No sé qué podría ser.
I don't know. I mean, the place, the distance, the teachers, the classmates. I don't know. Or
No.
was it similar to school?
No. Oh. Wait. The classes are more strict.
Yeah. The class is weird because we're talking about the past.
Where?
We're stricter. Yeah. Why?
Because I have more attention in the classes.
Yeah. Okay, you had to pay more attention.
Yes.
You had to pay more attention to classes. Okay. Okay. Okay, Vicente. Thank you. Let's see. Ignacio Cunha, what do you remember about the first classes you had at the university?
I don't know because this has my first job. Everything has to be online.
Okay, sorry, but well, anyway, this is your first year, but did you finish school last year?
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, I mean, you are the first generation having classes online. What about the first online class you had?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Can you tell us about, how was your experience of having your first class at the university online?
Was so peaceful. I don't know how
peaceful.
Say
peaceful, quiet, peaceful.
No. Tranquila.
Peaceful.
Because because I don't have to travel to the campus.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I can um, um, how I say I am um, I don't sleep. Uh, ah, que
You
no,
don't sleep?
no, no me tenía que levantar temprano. Eso quería decir.
I don't understand that. I told you, I
Wait.
don't speak Spanish.
Wait. Let me record.
Let me look for Google Translator. The idea is to try to use your own resources.
No, I don't remember how to say that.
Okay, you could sleep longer.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Okay, you didn't have to travel to, you just travel from your bed to the computer.
Yes.
Okay, so it was a short way. Okay. Okay, but you are the first generation having online classes all the year. Okay, right, good. Let's say the last question. When was the first time you stayed somewhere, you stayed out, you spent the night, I mean, or some days without your parents? Do you remember the first time you stayed, I don't know, at the beach or in another house, but without your parents? Salvador. Oof.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Does
I
anybody
have
remember?
bad memory.
Okay, I can see that. Does anybody remember the first time that you stayed somewhere without your parents, with some relatives or some friends, but not with your parents? Does anybody remember?
Yes.
Who said yes?
Alvaro.
Alvaro?
Yes.
Yeah, what do you remember?
Remember I go to the school far of home,
Yeah.
and I wait. I stay in an internet. No.
You went to school far from home?
Yes, in other region.
Yeah, okay. So
was my first
the first time.
The first time and the first week.
Okay, and how old were you? I mean, I understand that you went to school that was far from your home, far from your
Yes.
parents. So how old were you at that time?
12 years
12.
old.
Okay,
Yes.
and how did you feel?
So afraid.
I imagine.
I remember that I cry all the week.
All the week.
Alone.
And how far were you? How far? Was it a long distance from your parents' home?
Not much. This more or less 14 kilometers.
Ah, yeah, okay. Was it a boarding school? A boarding school is where children study but at the same time live in the school.
Yes.
Okay.
The school have this facility.
Yes, so it was a boarding school.
Yes.
Okay, but then you got used to it.
What?
Did you get used to it? I mean, then after a week, you got used. It became a routine.
The Friday I go to my home. So I went.
Okay, on Fridays you went home.
Yes.
Okay, good, Alvaro. Thank you. Okay, guys. Any questions or comments about this exercise? In this exercise, the important thing is to learn the verbs in the past, the irregular ones, and in the case of regular ones, remember to review the video of how to pronounce EDs at the end. Next class, we're going to start with an oral exercise where you will have to make the questions, well, to make and answer the questions about the past, okay? Any questions?
No, Miss.
No? Okay. So have a nice week. I hope to see you next Monday then. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Miss.
Welcome. Bye-bye.
I miss.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.